journalism from the flagship station. Yes, he does. Yes, he does. He says, I think you're onto something with Stoutland being the source. Oh, I completely agree. I think it's a butthurt coach that gave that inside scoop like that. There's very few people that were standing on the sidelines. Ask yourself this. Okay? Here, I want to go back to the article. And this is how you know who it was. Okay? Listen to this. It's in the first part of the article. With 43 seconds in the wild card game against the 49ers, offensive coordinator Kevin Patullo fiddled with his red pen. Scanning the play sheet, quarterback Jalen Hurts stood in front of him, leaning in to speak to his play caller. Coach Nick Sirianni was nearby, listening to the chatter. A few assistants and a backup quarterback and Tanner McKee were within earshots. Was Jeff Stoutland on the sidelines during football games? And would he have been in that huddle on the final play call of the season? Yes or no? Was Stoutland in that huddle? Let me see if there's a picture of it. Let's take a look at the 4th and 11. Picture of Hurts and Sirianni. Let's see who was on the sidelines. Jalen Hurts, 4th and 11. Final play. Eagles and 49ers. Playoff game. Here we go. Images. Let's see here. Oh, there's Jeff Stoutland, Kevin Patullo, Nick Sirianni, and Jalen Hurts. We're all standing on the sidelines. What other assistant coaches? Nobody was standing on the sidelines but those men. So you have to show yourself this. It's either Patullo, it's either Nick, it's either Jalen. Somebody told Jeremy Fowler that. Who else? Few assistants were in earshot? Like who? I only see those coaches. Yeah. If you don't run play action out of the donation that you run the ball, it doesn't work. I always knew Jalen doesn't want to turn his back on the defense. Stoutland is still in the building. 13 years with the Birds. Patullo's the rat. Stoutland said he has no role on the team. And Sirianni said in Phoenix, we've moved on from Jeff. I'm not sure what you're talking about. Oh, that's right. You bought the bullshit of Lane. Got it. Now, one person knows that song without, yeah, I don't know what you're talking, real. Who cares who the rat is? Where's the lie? Great. Yes, there's no lie. Tricky part is multiple sources. It can be Stoutland, Nick, or Patullo, or all of the above. Whew. Man. How does WIP and all them guys? Let me see if the Eagles have started their campaign of making sure that they've worked on their PR campaign. Okay, no, not yet. It's yet to come. Next couple days, the PR campaign will come out to make Hurts look like he's Joe Montana and Tom Brady. I need to know what is on the Big Sills menu tonight. I'm not telling you. I don't know. Jalenites are scrambling to figure out how to spin this article. Oh, no. DFW. Here's how they've spun it. DFW. Here's how they've spun it. You ready? The article is a lie. Fowler and Tim McManus are horrible humans. It's a lie. The article is filled with lies. It's AJ's fault. It's Nick Sirianni's fault. It's all the coordinators' faults. It's not the quarterback's fault. It's Big Sills' fault. I don't think McKee would. No, hell no, he's not going to do it. That Brody's media channel is already making excuses for Hurts. Who's Brody? Oh, let me guess. He's got to be a nothing guy or a no-name media dude in Philly. Why doesn't the source stand behind what he says? I told you this before. I believe what Jeremy Fowler and, hey, dude, who was the source behind Watergate that brought down the President of the United States? The Washington Post brought down the President of the United States with unnamed sources. Woodward and Bernstein brought the President of the United States down with unnamed sources. If everybody in the building feels like Jalen is so horrible, why be anonymous? Because they want to keep their jobs. So what? You're going to be the offensive line coach and say that the guy's horrible? Eagles are done with Hurts. They let this be public. Yeah, because look, right in the article. Right in the article. There it is right there. This is all you need to know why this thing was told to them before that glazed donut owner. Eagles declined commenting on the story. ESPN interviewed more than a dozen sources to pull back the curtain on what's ailing the Eagles offense, full of notable talent, including at quarterback. They talked to people on the team as players, coaches, and other people inside the building. Hey, you doing? McManus and Fowler are two of the most respected reporters there are. People who don't trust them or their sources have their heads in the sand. How does NBC Sports Philly react to the let me see. It's a great call. Let's see how. Here, let me do it. Let me see what the that's a great call. Because Angelo and I have been out. Let's go to WIP here. Let's see what they're doing. Let's see here. Anything. Let's see here. Jalen Hurts ESPN story. Hugh Douglas highlights the similarities between Jalen Hurts and Russell Wilson. Wow. Never thought of that before. Jalen Hurts and Russell Wilson. You compared them to the same people. Jackass Neil joining Sills Fart Holmes orgy today. Stop crying, dude. I got to read the article. I don't have an opinion on the actual article yet. These people who want a Ivy League prep school quarterback hate everything Hurts does. I don't give a shit who he is. .97.5 said it was basically nothing new in the story, kind of downplaying the article, which is in line with their pro-Jalen narratives. That's not what they've been saying about the quarterback. We're the only ones that have been saying it for 5 years. John, too. Dude. Come on, man. Let's see here. Here. This new staff. Have they made it hard on the new staff now? Or is this going to make it easier on the staff? Maybe this article makes it easier. Maybe Jalen, again, being called out. Hey, ask yourself this. You think the Eagles wanted this story out? And I got to tell you about the owner. Xander, everyone, I wonder if this is where we're going here. Okay, I wonder if this is where we're going. You think the owner of the football team, the reason why he is completely glazing, he doesn't want to be made to look like the bad guy when they move off of him?